Welcome to State House Rock. I'm Policy Specialist Ryan Roth. It was a busy week at the Capitol, with most State House denizens focused on ethics legislation, a Chicago casino, and the consolidation of municipal police and fire pensions. The biggest news came as session adjourned Thursday. Senate President John Cullerton announced he would be retiring after 11 years as president and over 40 years as a legislator. Senator Emil Jones III, son of former President Emil Jones, announced his interest in becoming president that evening, while State Representative Sarah Feigenholtz announced her interest in filling out the rest of Cullerton's term. Legislatively, Senate Bill 471, the Healthy Workplace Act, passed out of House Labor and Commerce Committee on Wednesday and is currently on second reading in the House. ICIC is opposed to this piece of legislation. An amendment was also introduced this week to give legislators more say in how funds from the capital bill are spent. House Amendment 1 to Senate Bill 119 passed the Revenue and Finance Committee on Tuesday, passed the House Wednesday, and the Senate concurred on Thursday. The bill is now headed to the governor's desk. Senate Bill 1557, which made changes to the legalization of recreational cannabis, passed both houses and is on its way to the governor's desk. The bill fixes some issues created when legalization passed earlier this year and expanded employer protections when taking disciplinary actions against employees under the influence. Similar to the last days of the spring session, lawmakers made the best of the second week of Veto Session, successfully moving through the governor's top priority of consolidating 649 local police and fire pension funds into two large funds. Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot visited the Capitol and met with House Democratic caucus, but did not receive the legislation she wanted in allowing a graduated real estate tax or changing the tax rates on a Chicago's casino. She indicated that without help from the General Assembly, she may need to increase property taxes in the city. The battle to replace former Representative Arroyo flared up over the weekend. Arroyo, who was arrested by the FBI on bribery charges, is a ward committeeman and announced last week he would chair the meeting of ward committeemen naming his replacement. In response, Speaker Madigan on Monday stated the House would challenge the qualifications of a candidate appointed if Arroyo's ward participated in the process. GOP State Representative Lindsay Parkhurst announced Wednesday that she would not seek re-election for her seat and instead will be running for judge in the 2020 election. Initially, both chambers announced they would return January 28th, but after President Cullerton's retirement announcement, the Senate is scheduled to return the second week of January to elect a new president. The spring session calendar has been released. Links can be found below. That's it for this edition of State House Rock. Thank you for watching.